Hey everyone, welcome back to the Wealth Insight Collective channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most important skills you can have, confidence. Whether it's a job interview, a social event, or a first date, appearing confident can make all the difference. But here's the secret. Confidence isn't just something you have or don't have. It's a skill you can develop. And before we get started, hit that like button if you want more videos like this, and subscribe so you don't miss out on future content. All right, let's get into it. Body language speaks volumes. The first thing we need to talk about is body language. A lot of communication isn't about what you say, but how you carry yourself. Picture someone who looks confident. What do you notice? They stand tall, their shoulders are relaxed, and they're not hiding their hands. Let's break down what you can start doing right now to make this a natural part of how you present yourself. First, let's talk about posture. Imagine there's a string pulling you up from the top of your head. Stand tall, but don't be stiff. Keep your shoulders relaxed and let your arms rest naturally. This open stance shows you're comfortable in your own skin. Another crucial part of body language, eye contact. It's often said that the eyes are the windows to the soul. When you maintain eye contact with someone, it not only shows that you're paying attention, but also that you're not intimidated. Now don't overdo it. Staring someone down can be intimidating. Practice looking at someone's eyes long enough to acknowledge them, then look away briefly before returning. This rhythm makes you look engaged, not aggressive. Lastly, avoid fidgeting. Movements like tapping your fingers, shifting your weight, or crossing your arms can make you look nervous. Instead, practice stillness. You'll find that confidence often means learning to embrace calmness. 2. Mastering your voice. All right, next up, voice control. Think about someone who's sound confident. They don't mumble or rush through their words, and they certainly don't fill every sentence with or Your voice can convey confidence before you even realize it. The key here is slow down. When we're nervous, we tend to speed up, sometimes talking over ourselves. So pause before you speak. This gives you time to choose your words and shows you're thoughtful. And don't be afraid of silence. Pausing can actually make people more engaged with what you're saying. Let's talk about tone. Imagine telling someone about a success you're proud of. You'd likely speak with a bit more enthusiasm, right? Match your tone to the message you're delivering. Avoid monotone speech. It can come off as uninterested. Finally, volume. Speak loudly enough to be heard clearly. A confident speaker isn't afraid to take up space with their voice. Practice reading something out loud every day. Record yourself, listen back, and adjust. You'll be surprised by the improvement you'll hear. 3. Dress to feel confident. Now, let's talk about something that might seem superficial but makes a huge impact: how you present yourself. Dressing well doesn't mean following every fashion trend. It means wearing clothes that make you feel good. When you wear something that fits well and reflects your personality, you're going to feel more at ease. Confidence doesn't come from wearing designer brands. It comes from wearing something that aligns with how you want to see yourself. And don't forget the basics. Good hygiene, like keeping nails clean and hair neat. These small details contribute to an overall feeling of self-assurance. 4. Positive self-talk, one of the most underrated confidence hacks. Positive self-talk. Have you ever heard that little voice in your head saying, "You're not good enough"? Well, let's change that. Positive self-talk is about reshaping the inner dialogue that shapes our perception of ourselves. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," try, "I'm learning how to do this." Replace, "I'm so bad at public speaking" with, "I'm getting better every time I speak." These shifts sound simple, but they work. Here's a tip. Write down 3 affirmations you can say to yourself every morning. Try things like, "I am capable," "I deserve respect," and "I can handle whatever comes my way." Repeat these to yourself until they become second nature. 5. The power of preparation. Let's move on to something super practical. Preparation. Think about it. If you're prepared, you're going to feel more confident. This applies to so many areas of life. Speaking in public, interviews, presentations, you name it. The more you prepare, the more natural you'll feel. Practice doesn't make perfect, but it does make progress. And the more prepared you are, the less you have to worry about unexpected issues throwing you off. 6. Embrace failure as a step forward. Let's get real for a minute. Everyone makes mistakes, even the most confident people you can think of. The difference is that confident people don't let failure define them. They treat it as a learning experience, something they can grow from. So let's shift the perspective here. Instead of fearing failure, try seeing it as feedback. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? When you start to view setbacks as stepping stones, you'll notice that the fear of failing won't hold you back. 7. Control nervous habits. We've all got those little nervous habits. Maybe you tap your foot or play with your hair. These small gestures can signal that you're anxious, even if you're actually just thinking. Try to become aware of these habits, then find small ways to replace them. For instance, if you're prone to tapping your foot, focus on planting your feet firmly on the ground. Over time, you'll find that even in tense moments, you can project a calm, confident presence. 8. Stay engaged in conversations. Confidence isn't just about what you say. It's about how you listen too. When you're in a conversation, staying engaged shows that you value the other person's thoughts. Practice active listening, nodding, making eye contact, and responding with questions. People naturally feel more drawn to those who listen well, and that kind of connection will naturally make you appear confident. 9. Celebrate small wins. Building confidence doesn't happen overnight. Start by setting small goals and celebrating every win, no matter how minor it seems. These small victories help you build a solid foundation of self-belief. Let's say your goal was to speak up in a meeting just once. When you do, take a moment to acknowledge it. It's these small, consistent wins that eventually create a confident mindset. 10. Project optimism and enthusiasm. Here's a big one. Enthusiasm. When you show genuine excitement or interest, people are naturally drawn to you. Confidence is contagious, and so is optimism. When you carry yourself with enthusiasm, people will assume you're confident because you're comfortable expressing your true feelings. Start practicing gratitude. This helps you maintain a positive outlook, which will naturally make you appear more confident. Bonus tip, the power of silence. Finally, here's a tip most people overlook. The power of silence. Confident people aren't afraid of silence. Silence shows that you're comfortable with yourself and gives others time to reflect on what you've said. In negotiations, silence can actually be a powerful tool. Try practicing this. In conversations, don't feel the need to rush in to fill every pause. You'll find that silence can make your words even more impactful. So there you have it. 10 practical tips to help you appear more confident, plus a bonus tip on silence. Remember, confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up, embracing growth, and being kind to yourself along the way. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss out on future content. Thanks for watching, and keep growing your confidence. See you next time.